Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out Dreamcatcher doing a end-of-year concert that they did with the LHLH Studio, yes? But this seems to have maybe some different songs than we got with the like Christmassy versions with the Christmas album, including the like single that they put out, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know if we're gonna get like a remix or anything, but Dreamcatcher does like to give me treats when they have live performances of things, so I'm pretty excited. They're gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. Oh my god. It's all of them. It's fine. Let's check this out. Y'all put food in front of them and now they just gotta perform? I'd be distracted. There's just people around? That would be crazy. Look at Shia. wait. Okay, beautiful start. Why did Yuhyun look like she was dissociated? I just looked over at her. I was like, are we good? Like, beautiful vocals. I made the little light stick. It's cute. Just before we get to the best part, love the crowd just like doing the chants. They put a little light section over. Also, can we just take a second to appreciate how beautiful Gahyun looks? With her lower register there too. I just had a moment. Like every once in a while she does like to bias wreck me, and I just had a moment there where I was like, yeah, she is a princess. This is she. Look at her. For personal reasons, I'm gonna have to rewind. Okay, thank you. Xian's like conducting. Beautiful transition there. Wait, I love this arrangement too. I love getting like more of the instruments around. I got to hear a little bit of that when we checked out the Midnight Circus concert over on Patreon. If you would like to go and watch that, I'm just saying. Maybe there's another concert coming. Maybe there's a certain Christmas themed concert. I don't know. But I love getting to hear it with such a small setting and all the instruments being there and like clear voices. I'm so happy. Anyway, hear this build up. Ooh, that arrangement. Shia. Okay, before Thummy comes at me, love this arrangement, especially since there's such a huge chorus in this song that getting to hear it more minimal is so fun. Xian's voice it's a problem for me to not have aggressive talent envy because why does she get to sound like that? And then Yuhyun with this beautiful like light vibrato going on. It's just unfair. Okay, I'm gonna focus. Her cute smile. There's a lot of lower range in this song. Wait a second for Gahyun's cute smile when Dami hit that note. And Yuyeon had a cute smile, and I'm trying to focus on the music. I love getting this like cello that's happening. Like, I don't know, it was more like an electric cello. And also, I think I'm noticing, I know that there's a lower part of the range in this song, but I feel like I'm noticing it more because not only are we getting like more clear like vocals in this, then again, we have this huge chorus and like all the instrumentation that builds up with that. But since they're not fighting with the like instrumentation as much, right, it lets that breathe a little bit. It's also like a lot easier to hit the lower, like the lowest part of your range when you're just sitting and singing than like when you're halfway through a concert and you've been doing choreography. You're trying to like breathe like a person and also hit those lower notes because it's already going to be a little bit breathier because you're loosening up your vocal cords so much. So I feel like it's just a really solid demonstration of the lower ranges of a bunch of the vocalists, right? To be able to just have them like sat down. This is the first song of the set and they can get like a really like solid grounded sound in the lower part of the range, which I really like. Beautiful. Gorgeous little vocal rounds. Okay, well, we're gonna go back to listen to Xian hit that vocal, but also can we talk about how gorgeous Jio's transition there from that lighter sound into her chest voice was? Gorgeous. Also, she just keeps smiling proudly at the members through this, and it is a little bit distracting. I'm just like, you're so cute. She's just like smiling. She's every time one of them starts singing, she's just like smiling encouragingly, and I love that for her. Good little stop in the instruments. A little bit of rasp there. Gorgeous little vibrato there. Cute. Love the crowd. If you have a small crowd like this, you need to like have people who are gonna like give you all the energy.
다 같이 잔을 한번 들어주시고요. 이렇게 추운 날 우리 다 같이 또 만나서 너무 따뜻한 하루를 보내고 있잖아요. 올해도 여러분 따뜻한 하루 보내셨나요? 네. 누구 때문에? 누구?
I love how we're like screeching. Give all the energy.
우리 올해 이렇게 함께 만든 추억들 내년에도 또 예쁘게 더 만들어 가도록 해보고요.
Are we getting at the... I was gonna say like the soju already?
젊게 살자라는 의미로 우리는 위아 영이다. 알죠? 네, 영이다. 네. 그럼 다 같이가 젊게 하면은 살자, 오케이?
Way to MC.
자, 높게 들고!
I only have a mug. It is festive though.
원샷. 자, 그리고 두 번째 곡으로 저희 드림캐쳐의 따끈따끈한
I'm looking forward to this.
신곡이죠. My Christmas Sweet Love를 들려드리면서 인사드리도록 하겠습니다. 여러분 마지막 곡이에요.
We're putting
아쉬워?
leaves on our head? What's happening right now?
호응해주기. 여러분 메리 크리스마스! Let's go!
Wait, they're so cute, and I'm so excited for this because I haven't gotten to hear this live yet. And I'm just like, the moment that this came on my playlist, because I just put on my Christmassy music, and then this started, and I was like, I felt just like a breath, grounded. And I know that is just me being in my unhealthy fandom space, but you know what? There are certain songs that just soothe me, and I'm not gonna fight that, okay? And this is one of them. Why are we putting leaves on our head, though? Do I need, you know what? I'm not gonna question it.
여러분 메리 크리스마스! Let's go! Merry Christmas!
A different aspect ratio for this, too.
눈이 내려와 온 세상이 빛나
I mean, what an angel.
남기고만 싶은 이 순간의 발자국 My love is always with you
Oh, the harmonies.
with you My love never leaves you Like always coming Christmas 어느새 12월에 향기와 그 너머에 울리는 종소리가 귓가에 흘러 궁금해 너의 겨울이 또 하는 우리 사이에 뭔가 아직 잘은 모르지만 저 끝에 찬 이불 같은 양손에 털장갑 같은 그남일까
Wait, before we get into the full chorus or whatever, I think one of the things that I really love, as someone who loves drums, this does pain me a little bit to say, but the fact that we don't have an actual drum set for this, I think is adding to some of the like more minimal vibe, okay? I love a live drum, but I think that it works best for this setting to not have one, and that does hurt my soul a little bit. But I have to accept that it just would not have fit for this setting. And I think that it really opens up the stage for their vocals to just come forward. That harmony, gorgeous. I know that they can do the harmonies. It's just, I appreciate a moment where it's like, we just listen to how good they are at singing. Anyway, talent digression. Also, like, that vocal for the whole chorus it's high up there. And it's also just, it's a light sound that you can't just, there are parts of it, like, there are times when they, like, put a little bit more oomph behind it. But the majority of it, it's, like, this really, like, soft, bright sound. And I'm like, yeah, that would be difficult in a live setting because you're stuck up in that higher range. It's tiring. I'm just, like, I'm thinking about it, watching them, and I'm like, yeah, no, I would not want to have to do that. Like, my throat hurts a little bit just watching them have to do that. They did a great job, though. See? Ugh, gorgeous. I mean, we're going back for the vocals. I don't even want to talk to Gahyun right now, okay? I need her to give me a moment specifically in this setting to just leave me alone. Thank you, okay? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because she sat between two of my biases that I'm just like, you know what? That's not fair. But love all of the like layers that we're getting every once in a while where they're laying up their voices. Also, they're just super cute. Like, I feel like there's about 3 different things happening all at the same time. Just because we left them alone to sit and they're not having to do a bunch of choreo. So it's like Sua and Handong are just vibing off on the edge. Xion is entertaining herself. Dio's just smiling, motherly at all of them. Yuyeon is singing gorgeously. Sometimes she's playing around, sometimes she's dissociating. I support that. Gahyun is like trying to hold in laughs every once in a while. And Dami is just like having a great time. Like she's smiling at the crowd, singing along. And it's just so cute. It's a hard little melody down too. The moment, wait. The little cry in her voice. Okay, the whole bridge of this song makes me float up into the air every time that I hear it. But that little cry that Yuyeon puts into her vocal, it's fine. It's fine. I chose not to go into being a vocalist. That was my decision. I was never going to be that good anyway. Like, we just need to be honest with ourselves sometimes. I was not built to be a singer, okay? I can sing. It's not the same thing as being a singer. They're real good, though. It's unfair when they have Xian and Yuyeon singing a bridge like that back to back. How are we supposed to survive? The encouragement. Nice. I look at the guitar. I like this pass off with all the musicians. Ugh. The harmonies. A little laugh. No, we gotta go back for the harmonies. We gotta go back. Listen to them. Beautiful. They blended really well too. They're so cute.
아유, 마지막까지 즐겨주셔서 너무너무 감사합니다.
love that this group of people is like giving them all the energy they need. You know what I mean?
감사합니다.
You need that in a small venue.
해주시니 저희가 그냥 갈 수가 없네요. 그쵸? 그럼 마지막으로
Cute.
여러분들이 정말 좋아하실 시간의 틈 들려드리도록 하겠습니다.
Oh, I'm so excited. Need to calm down. There's so much happening.
수없이 쌓인 모든 걸 지워내고 깊은 밤이 삼키기 전에 빛을 따라
Cute.
너에게로 사라진 날 또 다른 알 너 찾아 1분 1초 원한다면 시간의 끝까지 숨어있는 널 찾아가 빗소리면 볼 수 있어 시린 바람에 흔들린 맘도
Look, I don't want to interrupt, but Guyana's taking me out this one. Okay, all them just giggling and like looking at different audience members and stuff is already really cute. And you Guyana, leave me alone specifically. Thank you, ma'am.
시간의 끝까지 숨어있는 널 찾아가 빗소리면 볼 수 있어 시린 바람에 흔들린 맘도 눈 떠보면 우리 사이가 더 가까이
Ugh, beautifully done. We'll step down.
죽어가면 함께 할 테니 얼마 남지 않아 시작된 카운트다운 나 어디에도 없는 그곳으로 잃어갈게 어둠 속에서 달려줄래 찾아
I don't know what the captions was there, but
사라진 시간 틈 속에서 find you
beautifully done.
다시 피어나 젖어가던 네 목소리 담간 다시 새로운 날이 내게로
I love this. I love this version of the song. Look, I love this song anyway. But again, this version where it's almost like an easy listening, I'm obsessed. Like a cafe, and I totally understand given that like the setting that they're in, right? But like, where do I get this version? Huh? Where can I purchase this? Where can I listen to it 24/7? Where can I inject it into my veins? Tattoo it on my soul? I'm having a moment, okay? Maybe it's the withdrawals of getting to have a full Dreamcatcher lineup for stuff, but I'm having a moment. We're deep enough in this performance that I'm like, God, I miss them. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Sounds great though, and I love the pass off that's happening too in this, right? Where like they like person doesn't quite finish their lines before the next person starts singing. Really fun just in the song anyway, but I think that it works really well in the live setting to be able to pass off between a bunch of voices, right? I think it's a really fun like dynamic to have to pull off live.
시간이 서둘러 지나게 빛나지 우리의 만남에 돌아보면 비슷해 감았던 눈을 뜰 때 그 순간 눈앞에 펼쳐진 때까지 잠깐 잠에 들어 지워져 버린 기억 기지개 켜고 다시 돌이켜보면
Little harmony there.
사라지고 새로운 시간이 흘러가 기다리면 볼 수 있어 이제 사라져 흔들린 맘도 눈 떠보면 우리 속에 더 피어나
Beautifully done little step down melody from her too.
함께 할 테니 얼마 남지 않아 시작된 카운트다운 너 어디에도 없는 그곳으로 잃어갈게 어둠 속에서 기다려줄래 찾아 헤매고 난 사라진 시간 틈 속에서 find you 쓰러진데도 다시 피어나 지쳐가는 네 목소리 달면 다시 새로운 날이 내게로 오지 않을
Oh, I love the encouragement that's happening. Oh, leave me alone. Okay, thank you. But like the way that do it this whole time is just not like encouraging the members the whole time. And I'm sure that it's a whole thing, right? Having to perform in this setting is way different than having to perform on a stage, right? It's just different vibes when you're like, you can see every single person's face. You're just like in the middle of this little group. It's a little bit intimidating anyway. And then it's like whenever you have to, they're hitting like certain notes where it's not just being able to hit that kind of note, right? Like hitting those higher notes or those like stronger notes. It's being able to hit them without belting because you're in a smaller setting, right? Like you have to reel in that power while still getting the right oomph for it. And it's not just the setting, it's also like the arrangement they have with this, right? So being able to hit some of those like powerful notes that are already like a high up there, right? You're gonna have to practice to get that anyway, but you need to like reel in that power because of the setting that you're in. You can't just fully belt out that note. It's not gonna work for the venue or for the sound mixing and everything, right? So there's like a lot of things you have to think about in a smaller venue. So I'm just like, I'm noticing that she keeps like encouraging, right? Especially with Xian, who I know like around this time was also taking a break and all of that stuff. Like there was other things going on. It's nice to see her doing that. Not that I expect anything less from her, but it's just really cute for me to see.
지쳐가는 네 목소리 달면 다시 새로운 날이 내게로 오지 않을 것 같던 우리 영원한 시간 마주보고 웃으면 나의 손을 잡아
Beautiful vocal.
추억이었어 꿈에서도 날 기다려왔어
I mean, come on, the vocals. Also, personal observation, entirely my opinion. Sua's vocals live just hit different. She's always good, but there's something about her singing live that just, it gets to me. Like to the point where I'm like, prefer to hear her live. And I don't know what that is. Again, she always sounds great. But there's just some extra, and I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out. If I have to watch a bunch of live performances for the scientific research for that, I guess I have to take one for the team. I always like to do a science, but there's just something different about it. And I don't know what, but I'm willing to find out.
달콤한 추억이었어 꿈에서도 날 기다려왔어
Beautiful.
속에서 내가 줄래 날 찾아 헤맸다 날 사랑하고 싶은 틈 속에서 found you
Beautiful vibrato on that.
지쳐가던 네 목소리 달면 다시 새로운 날이 내게로
Beautiful.
건강하시고 행복하세요. 자, 우리 썸녀들 2024년도 고생 너무 많았어요. 진짜 너무 고생 많았고 내년에는 우리 썸녀들 하고 싶은 일
We're not coordinating this standing up
잘할
situation.
되었으면 좋겠어요. 자, 그럼 우리 썸녀들 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 소리 질러!
Really cute. I loved that so much. They sounded so good. Love getting to hear them live and get something where it really is just focused on the vocal performance, right? And smaller setting. The instruments that they're using are like to help with that style of venue as opposed to a concert venue or even the like it's live, right? Like those are different performances where I've heard them with a live band as opposed to this setting. And I love that so much. I'll take any version of any Dreamcatcher song. I like that just gives me an excuse to add like more versions to my playlist. That's you give me an instrumental, I'm like that's on my playlist. I have instrumental versions. Yep. I'm gonna put the whole instrumental of this on my regular rotation because no one can tell me no. But I loved it. I like getting to hear the harmonies of it. I love getting to hear a different arrangement of the songs. And they're just so cute. I love seeing them like smile and goof around and like little interactions with the crowd and stuff. Because again, the only like live performances I've really seen from them besides like the solos that I checked out have been not in front of a live audience. Even like seeing that kind of fan interaction is not something that I've seen a lot of, which is different from this, right? Where again, you can literally see like all of the faces of the people around you and be able to interact a little bit more with them as opposed to like in a concert venue where it's a little bit different. Oh no, I was gonna say, I guess I saw a few with UAU, right? Some of them they did for like cameras and some of them they did as an actual showcase. Bit of a mixed bag for some of it. But my point being, it's really cute to see some of the interactions they had and some of the moments where they were like laughing to what someone was doing in the crowd and stuff. And shout out to the people who were there, who were just like giving them all the energy that they needed for this kind of a venue. Because again, there's a chance that you're like, hey, shout along or do the fan chant for this. And you get 3 people doing it. And then it's just, it feels awkward and weird. Like you gotta win over the crowd, right? It's a lot harder to get a whole crowd sing along with something when it's a smaller venue than like a full concert of people who've paid to come and see you. Shout out to all the people who were there who were just like giving them all the best energy for this. I loved it. One of the things that I have loved, if nothing else, in more recent years of K-pop is that we get smaller performances like this where it can just be like a focal point on vocals. As much as I love the dancing, as much as I love all the sets and costumes and things, obviously I like the whole spectacle that can come along with K-pop, but I also love getting a moment where I can just get to hear the vocal talent and get to hear some harmonies and things. And like I said, getting to hear different arrangements and stuff. I love that from what I've gotten to see with a lot of Dreamcatcher live stuff, which I still have a lot of things that I want to catch up on with that. But they always find like new ways to surprise me or arrange things differently. And especially when you're using like a live band, there's so many different opportunities to play around with like different sounds and different kind of vibes for it, right? Something like Deja Vu, which is like such a huge chorus, right? And then to put it into a venue where you're not going to do all the choreo, you're not going to do all of the kind of melodramatic vibe to it, right? There's a lot of drama to that performance that instead you're leaning into some of those softer sounds. I like getting to hear a different take on their own songs and getting to focus in on their actual vocal performances and how they can play around with that too, right? Like the way that they approach their vocals is going to be different depending on the venue and the like arrangements that they're using. So that's always a lot of fun. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click those plays to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so next time I put the Dreamcatcher reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.